Jim Rohn said, take care of your body. It's the only place you have to live. Have you ever felt like you were running out of steam or maybe stressed to the max, tired and overworked and completely overwhelmed? Well, here's signs that you just might need a break. You're tired all the time. You're drained emotionally and mentally. You're easily agitated and maybe even angered. You're irritable. Maybe you have a mental block creatively, or you feel uninspired or tired, or maybe you just feel like quitting. In the Bible, the prophet Elijah got worn out, so much so that he wanted just to die and leave the earth. In fact, he told God, just take me, I'm ready. God knew that Elijah needed to get some rest. In fact, the way he treated Elijah was somewhat amazing. He didn't say, Elijah, I can't believe you're worn out. No, he said, Elijah, you need to get some rest and you need something good to eat. God didn't call him a failure, but instead he recognized that Elijah just simply needed a break. He had worked and seen all kinds of success, but suddenly he found himself in a place of fatigue and completely discouraged. God knew Elijah didn't need to quit. He just needed to take care of himself. Elijah needed a time of refreshing. He needed to refuel his body. He needed to reset so he could get strong again, so he could rise back up and get going and get back in this thing called life. Burnout is sneaky. It's a state of emotional and physical exhaustion that just kind of creeps up on you, but it's caused by a prolonged period of stress and frustration. We all know it's easy to get tired and it's easy to get worn out. If we're not careful, that feeling of being worn out can turn into burnout and isolation. You gotta know, isolation is never a good thing. Isolation gets you alone with yourself. And when you're alone with yourself, your thoughts can run rampant. You have to recognize that you're allowed to rest. You're allowed to slow down and refuel and not get in a place of isolation, but in a place for restoration. So you don't have to do everything on your to-do list. You don't have to do everything all in one day. You need to take a mental break. You have to ask for help if you need it. Recognize that your worth is not tied in what you do. And realize taking care of yourself doesn't mean me first. It simply means me too. Taking care of yourself means you listen to your body before you're forced to listen to it. And just because you take breaks doesn't mean you're broken. In fact, the moment you think you don't have time to take care of yourself is the exact moment that you need to take care of yourself. Burnout is a sign that something in your life needs to change. Give yourself permission to pause. Give yourself permission to slow down. You don't always have to be so busy. Give yourself a break before you break down. Get some rest. Get some sleep. Research has proven that sleep deprivation is linked to mental health problems such as depression and anxiety. Sleep allows your body to rest and restore itself. Get consistent about a good night's sleep. Avoid burnout by reading or listening to something that encourages and inspires you. You got to fill your mind with hope and inspiration that encourages and lifts your spirit. You have to listen to things that contribute to your peace and your overall well-being. Read a happy book. Listen to a podcast that motivates you and inspires you and lifts your spirits. Do things that promote you living your best life. Remove distractions that bring stress. Disconnect to reconnect. Turn off sad stuff. Turn off sad movies, sad music. Remove yourself from toxic situations and toxic people. And then say no when you need to. If you're constantly putting yourself last, you'll begin to feel it. Saying no doesn't mean you're unkind. It simply means you're choosing to take care of you mentally, spiritually, and physically. Make yourself a priority. It's okay to do what's best for you. Respect yourself and choose you. Create something to look forward to so your mind knows it's going to get a break. Do something that lifts your spirit, something that excites you. Get out of the rut of everyday life. Plan something fun, go to the beach, take a mini vacation, have a spa day, play golf, shop, whatever makes you happy. Plan something that's going to refresh you mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and physically. And then be kind to yourself. Do you know 80% of your thoughts are negative? You gotta flip the script. You gotta start speaking to yourself in a loving, life-giving, positive way. Start believing the best about yourself. Speak to yourself like you're amazing, because you are. Remember, nothing in nature blooms all year long. Give yourself a break. The bottom line is this: be kind to yourself. Take care of your body, your mind, and your emotions. Give the world the best of you and not what's left of you.